On August 15, 2007, the southern coastal region of Peru was struck by a 7.9 Richter earthquake, hitting the province of Ica, a region famous for its vibrant culture, rich ecodiversity, vineyards, and agro-industry. Peru's coast rests upon a highly seismic area in the South Pacific. Earthquakes have afflicted people's life and ancient civilizations since pre-Columbian times. On August 17, 2007, Peru's government declared a state of emergency and requested international humanitarian assistance. The earthquake took the lives of almost 600 people, over 1,000 were injured, and more than 75,000 families affected.
Hemos advertido a la población, ¿no? De que están expuestos a que en un momento dado esto pueda volver a ocurrir.
Fortunately, epidemics and further human losses were successfully controlled during the emergency period. There was extensive damage to government buildings, homes, schools, churches, roads and bridges, and tourism's infrastructure. Local and regional capacities were quickly exhausted due to a lack of investment in risk prevention, limited response capacity, and the sheer scale of the disaster. Peru had not suffered an earthquake of such magnitude since 1974. The national response during the emergency period was led in close coordination with the UN and the international community relief forces. The UN resident coordinator activated the UN disaster management team, supported by a UN emergency technical team formed by 8 agencies chaired by UNDP. At the beginning, with the crucial support of the United Nations Disaster Assessment and Coordination Team, from the Office of the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, a coordination center was quickly established in Pisco. In some of the worst affected areas, damage to basic services reached 75%. In Pisco, 60% of the sewage system was destroyed, meaning that reconstruction needed to dig deep in the ground. Lack of urban planning, ongoing migration from the Andes to the coast, and demographic pressure led to a great percentage of homes built on soft soil, unregistered land, and improvised and precarious building techniques. After the emergency, the crucial phase of transition to recovery started. The Office of the UN Resident Coordinator estimated that only through an integral interagency effort would it be possible to build a coherent and sustainable foundation for the reconstruction effort ahead. Led by UNDP, the UN established 3 more regional coordination centers in 3 more provinces. The centers were essential for the UN and international agencies' coordination with local authorities supporting the reconstruction. The centers were also platforms from which NGOs, civil society, and local businesses immediately began delivering assistance to affected people in Ica, Chincha, Pisco, and Cañete. UNDP encourages actions towards governance for risk management. UNDP Peru, with the support of BCPR, led the formulation of projects oriented to strengthening local government response capacity and prevention culture, which has been the cornerstone of this intervention, as well as the re-establishment of the productive capacities of the affected population. UNDP core tasks are strengthening local capacities, empowering local authorities and civil society in the implementation and effective application of hazard maps and urban development planning. On a local level, training masons and civil society in seismically resistant techniques has longer-term sustainability and impact as they then go on to train new builders.
Si bien es cierto, el empleo formalizado en ICA no decreció, porque así lo dicen las estadísticas, pero en el tema del subempleo, en las familias más vulnerables, sí fue un gran impacto. ¿Por qué? Porque las casitas, ustedes saben que en Perú las casitas funcionan como bodegas, las casitas funcionan como taller de costura, las casitas funcionan como taller de soldadura. Al caerse la casita, cayó con sus herramientas, entonces hubo un gran problema en el tema de reactivación económica. Es ahí donde PNUD dice, intervengamos con ellos. Pero hay una diferencia, como es muy amplio la demanda, concentrémonos en alguien. Y PNUD decide concentrarnos en las familias más vulnerables, pero en las mujeres.
Another component of the reconstruction effort is the reconstruction of productive capacities, in which, in alliance with the Global Environmental Facility Small Grants Program, UNDP helped 18 grassroots organizations to identify and prepare proposals that were granted funds. The work might seem slow at times, as it starts underneath the ground, looking to build strong foundations, a risk-conscious civil society, and a risk-conscious urban infrastructure. Strengthening local prevention and emergency response mechanisms is regarded as the stepping stone to UNDP exit strategy.